So hello and welcome to the channel again. Today we are going to discuss about the first topic of the SAT, which is exponents. And in this particular topic, we are going to go through the theory of exponents. We will try to divide the video into a couple of parts so that the video doesn't get too long and you don't get too bored. So in this particular video, we are going to talk about two of the exponential rules, then in the next video two more, and like this we will continue. So first of all, to define what exactly is an exponent, let us understand. So let's say so first of all, let me write the topic. Okay, so let us say if any particular number, let's say a, it is getting multiplied to itself a times a times a times a times, and like this it is getting multiplied, let's say m number of times, right? So we can write this in form of an exponential expression as a raised to the power of m. This kind of expression is known as exponential expression. Exponential expression. And in this exponential expression, you can see there are two terms. One is a, one is m. The a here is called as the base, and the m here is called as the exponent. So any particular term or algebraic value, anything, whenever it is multiplied with itself for m number of times, where m can be any number, in that case this expression is can be highlighted in terms of exponential expression, where the a is the base and m is the exponent. So if I have to put it in a definition, so what is going to be the definition? So the definition can be said as, if any number a is multiplied by itself m times, then the expression can be written in the form of a raised to the power of m, which is called as an exponential expression, where a is called as the base and m is called as the exponent. So this is the definition of exponents. Now after this, let us talk about the different laws of exponent. So the first law of exponent is known as the product law or the product rule. Now what do you mean by product rule? So according to product rule, if let's say a raised to the power of m is multiplied with a raised to the power of n is multiplied with a raised to the power of p and so on. Now what you can see here is the basis, which is a, is the same. So if you are multiplying exponential expressions having the same base, in that case you can find an alternate solution by adding all the exponents to the same base. That is known as the product rule. So you can write a to the power of m plus n plus p. Okay, so this is known as product rule. But If the opposite happens, let's say I have a to the power of m times b to the power of m times c to the power of m and so on. So here what is happening is the bases are different, a, b, c, but the exponent is the same. So if this happens, in that case we are not going to add the bases, but we are going to multiply all the bases together, putting the same exponent. So both of these are coming under this rule. One where the bases are same, in that case exponents are added. One where the bases are different and exponents are same, in that case the bases are multiplied. This is rule number one. Rule number two, it is known as the quotient rule. The quotient rule. Now, what I have discussed for multiplication is the product rule. If the same thing happens in division, that is the quotient rule, but the application will be different. Let's say if I am dividing a raised to the power of m over a raised to the power of n, which means the bases are same. In that case, the answer would be a to the power of m minus n. Now, please remember here, if m is more than n, in that case, it will be a to the power of m minus n. But if m is less than n, in that case also, it will be a to the power of m minus n. So no matter who is more, who is less, the power will be written in the order of the numerator power minus the denominator power. It always happens. Okay. So this is the quotient rule. Number two, if the opposite happens, let's say if the bases are different, so a raised to the power of m over b raised to the power of m. If this happens, in that case, we will write a by b whole to the power of m. So the logic is all the same. What we are doing is, if the bases are different, we are dividing the bases and then putting the same power. Just like in the case of multiplication, we multiplied the bases and then put the same power. So the rule, the logic or the way of taking the rule is the same, only the operations are different. Okay. So with this, we will wrap up this particular video where we have discussed two very important rules of exponents. Okay. So on the next class or on the next video, we are going to discuss two more important rules on exponents. Until then, take care. Have a good day.